Welcome to day 2 of the 2025 AIG Women's Open. Royal Porthcawl on the South Wales coast is the setting as we finish off the major golf season. 4 women's majors played so far, 4 different champions. This is the story. And looking to make up some ground today. Well, there has been a little bit of a chance for some players to make up ground because the wind was gentle earlier on. This morning. Just a reminder of the par 72 Royal Porthcawl Golf Club and playing just over 6,500 yards. But a little bit cooler this morning. Certainly the wind has shifted around a bit more to the northwest. Out in front, 3 clear of fellow countrywomen. Rio Takeda has just rounded off a 69, and that good move being made by Anana Rukan of Thailand. But Lottie Ward, look at that, 5 under for 14 holes played, 5 under for the championship. Mimi Rhodes at the bottom of the page, 3 under in total. So again, all those players there, Frumstuk and Deroy and Yoon and Pano and Chisato Iwai, all going out this afternoon. Darcy Harry, though, nearing the end of her round. Level par now for her round. She's given a couple back, but still 2 under for the championship and inside the top 20. That's a great performance. Par 5, 18th to come as well. Kira Tamborlini.
Jessica trying to get back to level par for the day. Should be a... Sorry, Jessica, I've done it. Everyone's been talking about her. It's obviously Nelly, the younger sister. That's a great start.
God, this is for Eagle. She must have done a fantastic second shot. Scared the hole. Oh, and what a way to finish. That's going to make lunch taste very nice.
Yeah, it's horrible. Stood on the 8th.
I can save par from the sand.
Good start here. Well done.
Not good news. Having to go backwards. This ball is absolutely buried in the brambles. So she's going to need all her strength here just to get this back in play. Oh no. Right under it.
Feared for that. No, I thought it went forward a yard or so, but maybe not.
One of these ones you think you've hit it, but then the ball just maybe even just goes down the way. I think she's found it.
This is not pretty, and it's such a shame she's on such a run. But that was pretty loose with her second shot, and it's easy to do when you're coming right back into the teeth of it and trying to give it laldy, and it's just blocked it out to the right hand side, and it's so thick over there.
The trouble is now, given
Cordad, 15-footer, birdie. Has she hit it? Yes, well done, Nelly. As we're saying, didn't play her best yesterday.
Yeah, no, got in at 2 under though, didn't she? That shows the...
Down to drop just 2 shots. So
off the downslope as well, but it feels quite firm underfoot over there, so hopefully she can just nip it. Not a lot of green to work with. Wind off the right from about 60 yards.
You could just hear the sound of...
Yeah, here she is. Double bogey. Oh, that's trundled on a little bit. Going to be a tester back for the triple.
There's a first green in regulation that she's missed. It's taking its toll, the 16th. Again, she won't be the last player to suffer on this hole.
And this is the sort of putt that makes you want to vomit. Straight down the breeze, bit left to right for the triple. Come on, Lottie. Yes, Steely.
Again, after all the good work on the scorecard, look at that run of birdies. Again, so close to another one on the 15th that suddenly will take you gently into a break.
Pretty tidy little chip there. How about a birdie for Ingrid? A little high five from Jia Shin. She knew how good that was.
I think Jia Shin almost enjoyed it more than Ingrid did. This is beautiful.
Yeah, very, very quiet. Not a whole lot of wrist rotation there. Just kind of slammed the club head on the back of the ball. And you're right. Look at that smile from GA.
In the bunker off the tee. Out she came. Very good third shot to here.
You know that it was a long ways away if Nelly Korda had a hybrid in for her third.
This is Pajari Ananarukan. Mentioned the great round that she's putting together. Leaving herself a little bit to do to save up for a birdie.
Nicely tucked away.
We'll go not too far away. Brooke Henderson, what a second shot that was, skipping over the sand, and this long birdie attempt.
That was a good effort there, just kissing that right edge of the hole.
Which is about to get us going, perhaps. Nervous moments as well when you've done your warm-up and you're just waiting on that tee and the wind's still blowing.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, that's for sure. They're very experienced players, these three.
This is game number 36. On the tee from Thailand, Gino Titikul. On the tee from Australia, Minjee Lee.
One of the most successful of modern players, yeah, three-time major champion with her win at the PGA this year. Everything wind-wise is just feeding it towards that left-hand bunker.
Aggressive swing, but that two's moving nicely. Should skirt the bunker, and does.
On the tee from England, Charlie Hull.
Always popular. I love that tee-shot of Minjee Lee, though. That's right down to the perfect layup. Right at the end of the fairway. It's a layup with driver, crashing it down there. And you know that Charlie Hull is going to smash away at this.
Look for the recoil on this. She'll give this everything.
This one needs a little extra help to make its way back to the fairway. But picked up quite a lie there, though.
Oh, that's a break. Look at that.
To this right to left wind, you can hit this low. Keep it out the right hand side, just let the wind bring it back.
Beautifully done. Not far from the perfect start for Gino Titikul there. Birdie putt awaits.
See her grip down on a lot today. I've been working on that, her and her coach Chris, because she likes the feeling of a lighter golf club but doesn't actually want to use lighter golf clubs just to get the speed.
Short.
For birdie, Titikin. It's a yes. And an opening 3 from the Thai phenom. Came so close at Evian. Spoke to her coach Chris and they said, I think it was just fate with what Grace Kim did, eagle putter here.
Yes, it's just the only place I had taken the flag out. See Nelly Korda. This putt on the last for her birdie. Come on. Yay. The only thing I've noticed is in Northern Ireland when we had played ISPS handle back then, they had the no coating on.
He's smiling after that. Encouraged the change himself, actually. Now, it's a par finish for Ari Jutanagan.
And that might be a combination of sealing her position into the weekend and possibly ensuring that.
Now, birdie putt. A bounce back for Anna Rukon after that double up 16 and hasn't quite got it high enough. Well inside the cut line. Would love one more up the last just to close the gap to 6 on this runaway leader. And she really has built herself a large gap. Miyu Yamashita, who's enjoying lunch. Now Lindblad's hit a nice shot in here to the 4th. Looks like it should move a tiny bit left to right from the back of this green. And she judged it to perfection. Well done, Ingrid. Good game. Steph Kyriaki looks like she's slightly on the downslope here. You'll see this one shoot forward. Dangerous little shot. Oh, she got some spin on it. Did she ever? Oh, what a shot.
Second eagle of the day for the young Aussie. Adding that eagle 3 here on 18 to the ace that she had on the 8th hole.
She has been a walking highlight reel today, but it's been a bit of a wild ride on this back 9. Look at that, just the 1 par for Steph Kyriakou. But what a way to finish.
I think in the States we would call that a psycho scorecard for that back 9. Lots of shapes, lots of numbers. Look at that, high five.
Getting used to picking the ball out of the hole. This is an up and down round, but this was one of the very highlights. 105 yards today, and slam dunk of it. In you go, and you're not coming out. Tried to. Beautiful. Just imagine. Level par, all pars through 7. Little did she know what was coming. She'll remember that for the rest of her career. Hole in 1. At the AIG playoff. She only had 2 in the bag, put 1 in the water, started sweating a little bit. Her and her caddy Drew. In the end, it was enough. Imagine losing a playoff because you've run out of golf balls.
Taking up the hill, really slow putt. It's going to break a fraction right to left at the end if she gives it enough.
Trish, is this wind stronger now? It seems like it is from the pictures we're seeing.
Mate, it's blowing a hoolie at the moment. It's a good 2.5 club wind.
In terms of numbers, Laura, can you try? It's a hook. The list does go on. It's amazing to think at the Men's Open they didn't have any amateurs make the cut. It looks like it, in theory, might be 3 from 4. And I dare say it will be given away this week. You have to make the cut for it to be so. If you do make the cut, you get a bronze medal as well, if you're not number 1. Anyway, tester here for Charlie Hull.
And with that wind whipping, extra difficult. Give it enough. Whoa, curls that one in. Happy days, Charlie. Well done. That's a good 4 considering where her tee shot.
193 yards to the flag, straight into the tee. So I think it's playing 220, something like that. Pins on that left-hand side. The OB is not far away on that left-hand side. It's no more than about 6 yards left of the flag. So she's got to be a little bit careful. That right-hand bunker's no picnic either, though. I think she's going to need to catch every bit of this.
Well, rule number 1, keep it in bounds. So, favouring that right side.
Yeah, but a test ahead. First one slides by. Disappointing. Just a tough hole, though. I mean, she hit a driver off the tee. She couldn't. Our run continues for her. There's a par finish for Pujari and Nanaru Khan. And she'll end her day in the top 5 for now, after a very good day's work in a round of 69.
Awfully long today. At least 2, 3 and 4 as long as I've seen on this course.
And that is another beautiful tee shot.
Between 4 and 5. Titikin, second here at 4.
There's a bit of a slope on the right-hand side that she can use, and that's a very good shot. Back that pin, very deep on the green, 28 yards on.
It's to creep inside the top 10 for Gino Titikin. Fair effort too. To the goal 3.
God, wonderful tee shot to get to this point here. Is it going to stay up? Absolutely. That will get her to 3 under par in the top 10 for the time being.
Yeah, third of the day.
This on a slightly more aggressive line. And indicative of that because she's about 4, 5 feet closer.
One of the things she's spoken so much about is
Oh, but the wind is going left to right. How much they will negate each other is the trick.
And just no one can get that ball to the hole going up that hill.
Yes, but it needs pace. All of them do on these greens.
Very well negotiated, as Iona said. That was a really tough up and down from that deep greenside bunker on the right. Her first birdie.
question.
We'll need to get Incy to ask her.
Yes, hustle on over Incy. Off it goes. Drive up for Titikin.
Yeah, she's staring this one down, wanting to make sure she avoids all the bunkers. Easy ball. Stay right. Oh, and that.
Titikin from 209 up the hill. Left to right downwind. Just got to pitch it on that front left hand.
It's just such a steep slope up that hill. The high camera angle actually flattens it out a bit, if you can believe it, because it still looks steep from here.
I think she's done well to miss the bunker that we've seen.
Get there. Won't get over red. Kind of Brooke Henderson, par save required.
And she knew the moment she'd hit that, she'd missed that. Came up out of it.
Towards the sea as we go to Titikun. Oh. We could see the difficulty of it because that little ridge there, just the other side of it, toppled down to the hole, but now she's still got that to negotiate.
Yeah, she was just trying to be so precise there.
Sometimes just got to err on the cautious side.
She'll be kicking her.
To being in the bunker, this to save par. Let's see, being in the bunker, but she was in two bunkers, off the tee, then the greenside bunker, so great save. And it's usually a birdie opportunity, but that's a great 5.
Gino trying to just squeak this one inside the left lip. Bit of pace. Oh no, she's just pulled it, if anything. That's a shame.
See if it drops the second time. No.
Ah, surprising.
The little smile will come off the face on the golf ball there.
Definitely.
cracking hole, this one. Right to left dog leg. Straight downwind today.
So Titikun, all just playing irons off this tee.
Leave yourself a short iron in. Oh, just half a club would be too much there.
Get in the hole, they say. Get in the hole it does for the Swiss player Matro. This is a good round in these conditions.
Down the hill at 7. Right to left to begin with, and then it might straighten up a little bit.
Oh, just like that. Good view of it there. Very nice after unpleasant par 5-6 for her, getting one back in the 7.
Just one bounce too far. For such a short little hole at 105 yards, they're just struggling. They've just got that. Let's see if Titikin's learnt from Minjee Lee's. She's got to hit this even though it's downwind. I mean downhill, sorry.
She's got exactly the same line, really. Should have got a good read. She started out the left.
That's the flake being eaten.
Say.
About judging the wind, really. She's got the slope to go down, but also into the breeze, which is left to right.
So it's, I mean, it definitely sounds windier. Look at the flag blowing.
Yeah, it just feels the last sort of 10-15 minutes. You can really hear it through the mics out on the golf course.
And this hole's the one furthest from the water. Imagine how...
Just try and finish out here. Okay, now head back towards the water. Sort of weave your way back there. See, every single direction tested here at Royal Porthcawl.
These players like. Slight right to left dog leg as well.
It's on a tightish line as well, same as Minjee. Might be just going left a bit. Oh no, she's just skirted it. Very nice.
Here down the hill, you see just how short of a backswing she gave it. Go on. Atta girl.
Big right to left wind.
She went and looked back at her caddy like, did you just see that?
Heather down the right hand side to drop just one.
Very, very good chance of being here for the weekend now.
Oh, Titikun. You weren't wrong about
As Trish said, that's exactly what she tried to do. She tried to hit the pin, knew it was impossible, and has actually hit an absolute gem.
the spin as it rides out just ahead of the sun.
Yeah, straight into the wind, this one. That's the thing she's got to worry about more than anything else. Got to get it to the hole.
It's going to feel like a bogey to these girls having it.
And that birdie putt for Minjee Lee also slides by there.
It's strange to say when someone like Miyu Yamashita is 11 under par, but I think all these names would actually probably be quite happy just getting in where they are, 2 under par. It's if the wind continues to blow like this.
Yeah, sometimes it's really important just to kind of keep things in perspective. We come to Brooke Henderson with this putt for bogey 5 on the 10th hole. Just trying to drop one. Oh my goodness. That was just left straight off the face there. Kind of just like really just picked up the putter, almost de-lofted it on the way back, and then just kind of just stabbed at that.
Well, she was in prime position on the fairway, and that has been horror show thereafter.
Charlie judged the wind, not quite.
Straight into you off the left. Dogleg, slight dogleg right to left. Fairway imperative.
Yeah, we've seen people getting all sorts of trouble with their second shots here, but that's the first part of the puzzle completed.
Saw the tee shot. Are we going to see a birdie? We know this one moves right to left. And she's judged it to perfection. A really good birdie there. She was tied 22nd. Well, she is tied 22nd now. Look at that nice little run after a...
Lie, Andrea Lee does not, Iona.
No, sadly, she has drawn the short straw this time around. It's always that way. You're both walking up, the players both walking up thinking, who's the plugged lie? And in this case, Andrea is, and she's having a little chat about the line she's going to take out of this bunker, knowing that this is a fool's flag. And it's already caused enormous havoc with Ingrid Lindblad in the group in front. So the caddy's trying to persuade her to really think this one through, because if she doesn't quite get the strike she's looking, there's this false front and it'll just come trundling right back down to her feet. But with plenty of speed she can get this up. There's plenty of room along with this flag, and it's back into the breeze and off the right, so just don't be greedy. They practice these shots, these players. They're well skilled to know. Plenty of loft, lots of speed. Thump it out onto the green. Keep it a little bit right so it doesn't go the one into the bunker that's long left.
Okay. Yeah, shot.
That was the perfect line.
You're allowed to do this. The caddy's allowed to rake the bunker. The crew create the stance that she would have had the other ball not have been in the bunker, so that's been done. Leona's free to go now.
And she's very clever out of these bunkers. Leona Maguire, much better lie this time around, and it's good link sand, isn't it? You can get some real whip on the ball, but there is not a lot of green to work with here, and it will be landing on a bit of a downslope. She wants to be a little bit careful. Lots of height, lots of speed. Keep it right of the flag because the wind will buff it.
For yet another birdie. That good day going. Stay up. All right, curls that one in.
From just off the green for the par for Andrea Lee, and it's left to right the way this putt breaks, but the wind's going to enhance that double time. Start this way out to the left and watch it peel back, and it's slow.
Just misjudging that. The wind having a massive... Katrina made that point.
We haven't, and frankly we're disappointed.
To be fair, Christina came in here. You were busy, of course, because you always are, and you offered, didn't you, Christina?
I certainly did. I said ice cream, and then Andrew wouldn't even bother looking at me.
No. So there you go.
There's tension in the box now. Maguire to save par.
Did she learn from Amy? Oh, she forgot the pace. It's all right. I horked down 3 ice creams on my own. It's fine.
And thought mentally, these are for Andrew and Laura, these seconds.
I said, no, this one's for Andrew, this one's for Mabel, and this one's for Olive.
Much more aggressive line. Short side yourself. That's okay. It's stopped.
Great thing about Titikun's grip, so you can tell what club it is because she's colour-coded grip. Holes down by the water. Oh.
Well, and that's going to be okay because at least. Very nicely done there from Titica. Plenty of people out there with their phones getting the ground eye view of that chip shot there.
We have a much straighter line for her putt. Go on, get over that hill, and now it should start snapping at the hole. That's well done.
The birdie, I didn't see a huge amount in it. Ever so slightly down the slope. Just needs a bit of pace to hold its line. I saw maybe right edge, but no more than that.
You can see the frustration starting to mount for Andrea Lee. It can just get quite tiresome. You were saying earlier, Laura, just with the wind and everything, it can just be so exhausting.
Need one birdie here on 12. Okay, I'm staying.
You were hoping that missed, weren't you, Iona? Let's face it.
Absolutely not. I can honestly say, Laura, this is one of the most enjoyable walks in golf.
Gino Titikun just tidying up.
This 10th hole, it was the 11th hardest yesterday. It's at an angle, isn't it, Trish, this one, when you stood on the tee?
Yeah, it is, mate, and it's a really tough... I mean, you've lit that's superb, because you've just got so little, the ball is just going to come straight left.
Okay. Putting's becoming quite tricky as well. Ronnie Yin, she needs this and needs a couple of birdies. Okay, and there are chances back in the box.
Love the 11th. Just a slither of fairway down there if you can find it, like Titikin has. Same 2 of the green. Oh, nearly jams it in.
That was a beautifully dangerous.
Terrible lie. This one's down the hill. It's not quick though. Slightly left to right.
It is going to be the first drop shot of the day for Minjee Lee. Always kind of looked like it after the drive. To think about that on links greens. Maguire pays the price. This for a bonus though for Titikin.
And that is excellently played.
Green. Not easy to get near this.
Oh, Trish, and she could not have played that one any better. Just landed it on the front, took the sting out of it. 6 feet short of the hole.
Front pop bunker off the tee. So this is going to be her par effort. Just kind of, that was not the best stroke I've seen out of Se Young. That's all right there. Everyone's going to be dropping, one shot here, one shot there throughout the week, throughout the round, especially today. So as much red as we've still bogey on 10.
Here we are, the third shot at the third for Funsuk. Oh, what a start on the tough par 4 third. That's a real bonus.
Laura's been battling some back injuries over the years, had to take quite a bit of time off in 2022-ish, if I'm not mistaken. Might be 23, I can't quite recall. Played with her at this event a few years back.
As it is, that does make a difference to how much it's going to break. Flag in, as usual, for Charlie. Still don't get that, never will. Too old school, just too old probably, before Laura says it.
You're okay, Trish. Laura isn't here. But I think everyone's been misreading that putt. Just giving it too much break.
Back to 12. Birdie putt ahead of Titikin, though.
Well, this is the complete opposite direction to the one that Charlie Hull just had. I'm pretty sure it's right to left. You lot will have seen this a lot more than I have today, but it has to be a little bit right to left, surely down the hill.
A beautiful birdie putt there. And that wind also might have just been causing it to hold its line. Coming from that left. Beautiful bird. She just launched that one straight up in the air, wanting to really take advantage of the wind, and that is just racing on down the fairway. Oh, she's right by the sprinkler head too. Easy yardage into the green there. Good girl.
Caddy's draw.
You've got to get a little bit lucky here.
And that one, it's also going to race by just a wee bit, but lands a little bit more luckily. Kind of pitches into that upslope just at the front of the green. Still chases on all the way through.
She's always had such beautifully high hands ever since she broke through to win on the Ladies European Tour as an amateur.
Dan Thomas wants to go home.
This came naturally to her.
I'll take him over and we fucking do it all ourselves. What if I keep him going himself? That's the biggest front goal
I tell you what, it almost looks more generous on 13 than it is when you're walking up it from overhead. Quickly to 15.
And that top bunker just short right on the par 3 15. Lovely sound, the thump. Oh, and beautifully played.
And Leona Maguire is going to want to do a carbon copy of that shot there. From bunker to bunker. But this one on the 14th. Brooke Henderson, her third on the 14th. And that is also excellently played. Threw this out right of the flag because of the slope of this green.
I'll get this.
Here she is, the club face wide open. Just wants to use the speed to get the ball up in the air. Land softly.
Bite. Yeah, great shot.
Oh, even better. I think the caddy summed it up perfectly. Brilliant shot. You can just see she's got it open. She just uses the speed at the bottom of the ball. That's what generates the spin. Titikin with a much easier shot. She'd have hoped to get that a touch closer, I would have thought. Not going to do much. Oh. Really didn't do anything. It just stayed out there on the left. She thought it was maybe just going to move in.
Yeah, maybe she was trying and hoping that the wind was going to take it just a little bit there, so that'll be disappointing for Gino, especially.
10 from 10. Fairways hit out there today. That'll set you up nicely around this golf course, Gino Titikin.
Yeah, and that really is saying a lot considering how difficult it has been with the wind out there today. Let's make that 11 for 11. Found that pot bunk, well, that gaping bunker off the tee. Using that speed to get it up in the air and out, and that is a lovely shot there.
I don't think we've seen a bad bunker shot out of that bunker.
It's a good place, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe not quite. Just need to make the putt coming back. I'm sure she's capable. To 17, say young Kim. A blind second shot. A bisected par 4. That's racing.
It's good. I don't know how far I went, but it's good.
This is going to be a tough play off the right.
And that was beautifully struck from Gino there. Flew it maybe a little bit too far. Got that kick chasing on down very quickly. Nasa let go straight off the bat there as we go to Se-Young Kim with this par attempt here on 17. Oh, that's a good one there. You see that fist pump. She does a really good job. She almost has her knees like bowed at address while she's putting here. Helps her to...
Ridiculous birdie. That was a shocking lie back there. It's only because she's so strong that she gouged it out. Plenty of break on this. Wind and about 2 or 3 foot left to right.
Oh. Oh. Did everything but go in.
Defying gravity there. The ball of Charlie Hull and breaking hearts around the green. Nonetheless, in for a par. If they march to 15, in marches Andrew Cotter to the commentary box.
I did march in, didn't I, with a purpose? And then watch that. I could not believe that one just at last ebbed away. You couldn't quite believe it either.
Gino from maybe half the distance. Still going to have the same amount of break on it though. Good couple of feet left to right.
Always a bit low. But she certainly has one. G. Lee.
Here we go. See if she can finish with a birdie to round off a very good round today. Has she hit it? No.
Yeah, it's a tough pin position again. There aren't too many flat places in the...
Just needs a bit of luck when it lands. Didn't get it. As Trish said though, I mean the shot there all day long is at a little low.
Is deep. This is the 58 degree that she has. Need a lot of speed.
A lot of speed. Take it up steep in the backswing, thump it down with some speed. Oh.
Yeah, she's looking straight sideways now. I mean, the trouble with that is that she was on a slight upslope, now she's not.
The one thing, at least she looks like she's still got a lie. She's not gone back into her footprints.
She made a rapid decision there, didn't she? I thought she was going to hit it on the fly. I mean, just... Yeah, that's where the caddy wants it. She wants...
It was fascinating.
Now this is her fourth. I mean, it's obvious to say she needs to get this up and down. She's taken a good crack at it, and that's a really well played shot. Took it on.
Someone else probably told me that.
Charlie's putt for birdie here. Well, her partners are making a total pig's ear of this hole, so this would be like picking up a shot. It's a tough hole today, no two ways about it.
Come on.
How many birdies do you think to this one today, Trish?
Say again, Laura?
How many birdies do you think there've been on this hole today? No, she's not going to answer.
I'll go for 21.
Oh, it's 7. So difficult.
21. You're a positive person, Katrina.
Glass is half full.
Midway, so this to drop 2. Aye. Triple, and now she goes to the hardest hole in the course.
Golf isn't an easy game, is it?
This to make the cut almost certainly guaranteed. A 2022 champ, and she's made it, and she knows exactly what that means. Her family's all over here with her. They wanted a weekend of golf, and so did she. Very nicely done, Ash.
The players always know, you always know when you're out there, you've got a really good idea of what that cut line's going to be. You saw the fist pump, she knew what that meant.
I'm not sure she does real. Great mentality and temperament, and that 7 for many would linger, but I think for her it's forgotten. Move on.
Titican 170 up the hill into the breeze.
Oh no. An awkward shot here in the bunker. Really got to bend her legs, get low. Oh, exquisite.
She's up at UI showing us how it's done. Yeah, I think that is to make the cut, or certainly to make sure of it. Yeah, again, hard graft today, but in the end, reasonably comfortable for the cut.
And all these players in the afternoon will...
Yeah, again, hard.
Got to be careful with this putt because it's pretty swift. With that wind, it's a reasonably straightish putt, a little bit left to right possibly.
And they share, they do about 5 weeks with one and then they switch and do 5 weeks with the other.
Titikun, beautifully played little pitch. So that to save her part.
It's important. This has got to go in.
And it does, rattles the bottom of the pin. And now, head for home, down.
Save par on tough 16th. I mean, she's just got to be careful. She's letting a few slide away these last few holes.
Henderson. Oh my word. Hide thy face behind the visor. That hurts.
Yeah, she did the hard bit, didn't she? Hit a good long putt.
I like the way the cattle and the sheep, they all share the field. Everyone's getting along. Plenty of grass for everyone. Titikun, this is a big putt to save par to get up and down after the triple on the previous hole. Yeah. Very nicely done. That's a lovely up and down. To the pin, that's gone 130.
For the par, Maguire has to move from right to left. Well done, Steely.
Yeah, a little clenched fist there, knowing that was to make absolutely sure of being here for the weekend.
This has been the best all afternoon.
And it has been a battle for Andrea Lee as well. There's been a lot of hands-off club after she's hit it, so she's not been thrilled with her performance today, but she's absolutely hung in there, and this would make a big move up the leaderboard. It's got to move a little from left to right from this direction. But you can't tickle anything on these greens. They all need a bit of pace, a bit of conviction.
Oh.
Has to be is what Leona Maguire faced just a few moments ago. Back up the slope, it's going to have a little bit of right to left just because of the direction of this green. And this time it does need conviction because she's going back up the hill for the birdie. Has to be.
Yeah, nicely done. I'll say a sigh of...
She's got in her hand, she's got to land this at least 20 short to get it to stop.
Yeah, the players have been finding this really difficult to stay on this 17th green. But she's landed that. That was a little unlucky. That's one of the few we've not seen take a big bounce and bound on.
Still hasn't stopped moving just yet. There it goes, ends up just out on the fringe there. 13 of 13 fairways for Gino. The final 6 holes.
So Titikun, long birdie attempt. I've got a slight ice cream headache. I've done steps here and there. I get them in. I'm staying up in the valleys. I run up a hill every night. Don't know why, I just do.
Solid strike from Charlie there. Needs to just stay up. Excellent pace there from Charlie Hull.
The inside left. And yes, Andrew, you're right, the wind is dropping.
When you had the correct read, Trish, Minjee just started that one a little bit too straight and it moved to the right. Disappointing, but golden opportunity to try and make a birdie.
For her par. Yeah, that's a good stroke there. I showed a graphic earlier. There are 23 players under par today from the morning wave. And in the afternoon, only 3. Yesterday was pretty evenly split. Vast difference between yesterday and today, though.
Well, Ronnie Yin is not going to be here for the weekend. Oh. Those are the players that don't need the birdie.
It is, isn't it? Of the 3 players on that putting surface right now, both Grace and Brooke are like, really? You didn't need that one. Always good to end with one. Sorry.
Let's hope they didn't hear you, Andrew, saying that.
Now let's see if we can find a birdie on the 13th from Manon Roy.
A nice fist pump from Manon right there. She knows every birdie is necessary. Or a 6. I am not going to leave this short. Come on. Come on.
And I think that might be one too many. Well, in fact, we're sure it's going to be one too many because it's not going to move out to 3 with the way the conditions are just settling. Chance if she holds this for birdie to get to 3 under.
Yeah, very nicely done from Brooke Matthews. Smiles.
I thought you were going to lead the chant. I was ready to follow.
No, I was not.
Past that, I can't believe how far they hit it. But Gino now, after a long wait, never easy.
That looks pretty useful. Just stay away from... So that's every fairway hit today off the tee.
Yeah, that's so impressive, especially the fact that she launches the ball so...
People.
You could really see her using her hands there to try and turn it over and hold it in that wind. But that's bounded on off towards the first tee.
Yeah, still in the fairway, going back into the wind. It is a slow go to that whole location there. And like you said there, Katrina, just really trying to get those hands turning over. You can see just how shut that club face is.
Well, Gino's got 195, and if it is a player that's capable of hitting this shot in this group, it would be her, because she hits it the highest and the spinniest of the lot.
Sorry.
Well, she hit that high and it spun. That's going to come up short of the green there. But plenty of room to work with. Chip that up close.
Perfect drive.
Alright, that one's just going to bounce. Easy. Oh. There's not... Of course, we have to have Minji with the most difficult up and down for birdie of the lot there. Sounds about right. She's waiting on her first birdie of the day.
Against the edge here, Trish. Collar.
Yeah, she has, but it's lying okay. She's just got to judge the release that she gets.
Between the wind and the camber of the green over there, just that hard kick left to right. Shouldn't have a ton of movement for that birdie putt, albeit it will be a slow one.
You want to get up to the hole. Yeah, there we go. Showstopper from Charlie.
Minji's got another pretty shocker of a light.
Oh.
And that's going to be a testing putt. That's going to be very fast. And she needs a 2-putt at worst.
Pass, leave yourself a tiddler coming back. You really don't. She's had some shocking lies today in the rough.
Just see how fast that was. That putt looked really good, but it's just trickled on.
Yeah, just those last 2 inches of roll. That Minjee had there between the slope and the wind, just outside of that comfortable tap-in range. So now she's just going to have to sit and wait. A rather adventurous day for Gino Titicon. So this would make for a very nice way to finish her round. Make dinner taste just a little bit more delightful.
Oh, pushed and went over the marker. Yeah, had it going for a while, no doubt about that, and played beautifully off the tee. Every single fairway hit. We hit every fairway, and you shoot over par. Well, it's either been very tough conditions or something's not gone quite right. A combination of both, probably. Just stumbling a little bit on the back nine.
All right, and she's got 36 more holes to be able to try and clamber up that leaderboard. Hard work today. I'd be curious to know the last time Minjee Lee played a professional round of golf sans birdie. It's probably been a hot minute for her.
It looked very short, but there's just enough movement in this to keep the attention of Charlie Hull. She just bang it in. Yeah, take any break out of it. Beautiful up and down from Charlie Hull. And a round of 71 out there today is pretty useful. Again, not far away from third place is 4 under. Charlie Hull level, but then you look at Yamashita and Takeda. The sun heads down towards the Swansea Bay and the Gower Peninsula, and we'll tell you the story of the day once again, because we've seen this shot a few times, but it's worth seeing again. Early in the day, the wind had just started to pick up at this point. Kiriaka reached the 8th, and the rattle as it went in. That was our shot of the day.
Yeah, she would go on to follow it up with a birdie on the 9th hole. All smiles there for the young Aussie, and then this, what a way to cap off her round. Third shot, another eagle.
She was dominating the shot of the day category. She was first, second.
We could have picked a few of hers.
Yeah, she just wanted to make sure she was going to qualify.
Now, Lottie Ward really did get it going for a while. This was her for birdie on the 13th. A big, big crowd taking with this group. But again, the wind was just starting to pick up at this point. But on the 16th.
Yeah, just left her second shot well right and then tried to give it a hack. Didn't quite even hit it, and then ended up taking a drop and a triple on that hole.
Nelly Corda, who played with Lottie Ward a couple of times last week at Dundonald. She found some birdies out there as well. They finish on the same scoreline as Lottie Ward, a couple under par.
And this was a lovely little chip, clipped off the surface. 1-2 bounces and rolls in. Birdie.
Little knee kick to celebrate from Brooke Matthews playing alongside her. Those two were going well for a while. Rio Takeda. This was her for birdie on the 7th. And Takeda and Yamashita were going along so well. And then this close at the par 5 and 2. A simple eagle putt. It was quite cool early on, but then the sun did come out. By the time she came to the 18th.
One of the best shots we saw all day and nearly into 18. Just perfectly between the bunkers. Unfortunately missed the eagle, but a birdie there to finish.
And I think there's only been one player going bogey free today, and that was Miyu Yamashita. A few birdies as well.
Yeah, especially starting here strong, opening hole, birdie. It's just a spectacular round of golf. Capped it off wonderfully with a birdie on the final hole. So we're back out there live, and Laura Fumstuk
See if she can save par on the 10th.
Oh, beautifully struck there. Very nicely done. Oftentimes, and I see it even with professionals, you hit the ball past the hole, oftentimes people leave a